tricky. Yes. Think about it. Соль, фа, ми, наоборот, ну ты понял, короче, да. Ну, на самом деле, просто, конечно, да, понимаю. Но не настолько, чтобы сразу же ты сыграл наоборот. Ну, окей. Окей, prove me that it is easy, then play one more time, да. Вот это есть он самый. Okay, got you. Okay, I'm showing you. So, you should inside of your understand. So, my mouse inside of your head, in your brain, you should understand that this is the melody. What is happening on the piano when you are playing? Yes, of course, your hand you will be busy with your but you're complicated. So, you have the number two. So here it goes. 1, 2, 3. So you should understand where goes the melody, what goes for the accompaniment with your head. But because your arms will be only think about struggling, yes. So, and your brain will say, сейчас I accompany me, and я понял. And comping is softer. Dancing. Yes, and it goes king is G major triad. Yes, you adding two notes for the you adding two notes to make it triad. It's a C re, sol si re to make it triad. So you got the ram and C re, two notes with your right hand adding. You got the point, but not wrong notes. Not wrong notes. Si re. Sol, si, re, yes. Closer, but this is not these notes. Si, re, this is the triad. On the third, look at that. Yeah, on the third, yes. Yeah, great, correct. Yes, and here goes, now goes the phrase. Don't have number. Very well. Yes, you should train a lot. Yeah, actually you can play this. You want to play something on piano, you have a chance to make it on the piano from this lesson, and you can make this song and forever, да, понимаешь? It's just one easier song, да, понимаешь, да. Да. Hopefully, понял. Look at what turn around it goes, your melody goes. Watching on this, you say, here goes. Could you, so maybe you can read it, this second phrase, on your own? Just from there, from the second, from the fourth bar. From the second streak, not from the second streak, from the from the third bar. From the third measure. Yeah, one more time. Hey, please, okay, I got it, you know it already. You know it. Вот так. Да, понял. Now you don't play what you know already. Play only what you don't know what I ask you to play. I ask you to play what you don't know. This one. Don't spoil your brain. Да, понимаю. If your brain doesn't know the half of the, if you read half of the book and you want to finish it, you will never know the half of the book, да, понимаю. Наоборот, да, понял. Very well. And here is the comping for the second phrase. Comping goes from si re to just double notes, so you just make it the si, do, re. Si and there, si there. Like si, there. Yeah. That's correct. And you may, yes, yeah. Yes, вот так вот, all the time, yes. And it, and you just play it, okay. Like a cello, softer and softer cello, and the basses and they are surrounded on boom, you got the point, maybe. Okay. So yeah, very like a daughter dance or something that. like da da chi yam, da da chi, re mi sol da. Try to read it, okay? By the way, I didn't hear the second phrase. First phrase I heard. This is I didn't hear the solfa. Will you repeat, please? Second phrase means the what I da. Yeah. Yes, and comp. And yeah, don't make it rush. Make it make it dance softer. Yes, softer, like pom или как это называется? Pom. Not like it. Papa. What is that? What? Pom ya papi pom pip pip ya tam pip pip. Very soft. Maybe a little late even. Tam pim pim ya papi yam pum pum ya tam pum. So да, make it trick. Okay, got it. I mean, да, наоборот, я понял. Yeah, make it soft. Да. You make it louder, but softer. Yeah, there is. Да, он тебя понял. Да. Together мы. Да, okay. Very well, very fine. Да. And now you can try the third phrase. Да, perhaps you can read it. Yeah, very good. Да. Наоборот. Yes, correct. You find it. You find that this is the CD already. Yes, da. And this one goes not from the G as you expected, maybe. Yeah, look it closer, and it starts from the previous note, the last phrase. Yeah, and it ends on the different note. So it's just transcript, разбор, transcript, да. Transcript and learn after this, okay? Just to grasp maybe. Yeah, I would advise you to нет, наоборот, мама что ли подсказывает, наоборот. Эй, это наоборот. So Demi, one more time, please. Please play this. Try to read this phrase before we start from beginning. Before you try to respect something, okay? Yes, I want you to find these notes already. Got you? Yeah, it is not really easy. I got you. But very close, just the same. No F sharp, sharp. Yes, very close, and you have some nifty intonation. There was not only one black note. I'll try to one more time, okay? Try later. Okay, here I show. Fa mi re mi. It is not standard G major like this. Yes, it is like E minor. No, complicated chord. Just E minor with one more. It doesn't really matter. It's soft music. Dance like it sounds like ballet. In the ballets, they like, very complicated, the chords and Well, it doesn't. So it sounds very, you know, terrific. So yeah, not very strictly. Sometimes yeah, not very strictly. So triads. That is the trick. I showed you already. So basic chords you just they make already like a ballet chords. And this trick used often in the music of composers, ballet music and so on. Like you know, but it's called mostly passing in romanticism. It's passing. Okay, you understand me hopefully. So don't be surprised. You were trying perhaps to find this G note that we are on, yes, but we are end it on this note and make it a trigger, yes. So here is here for understanding. Here is the melody. Fa mi re mi, but comping stays with this just G major. Fa mi re mi. So it sounds like it, weirdo. Oh, okay. Hopefully you got me. The enriched sound. Enriched. Just the same comping, but the melody goes far down. Didn't got you? Нет, не понял тебя. Ну ладно, окей. Maybe fa mi, just try to repeat it, okay? Fa mi re mi. Under nifty sound, nifty, да. To feel the beauty, you know, not only triads, yet some strange, you know, weirdos. You already, because as for your brain, you understand. Okay, there is a triad, for example. I already know it. But what is this? It is the chord or what it is? It's not the it is just important, yes. And what is it? It is actually the chord, but it's more complicated chord. It's just the triad, which is added one more note of triad, and it just passed away. This year. So it's actually D major. That is. It's actually you can play just D major. Also you can play actually on the D bass you can also add some in the ballet it sounds good, in very classical, but ballet it is 1 century ago, 1.5 or something, one with a half, but in the Beethoven's time it would be sound very, you know, like, you know, unprofessional or something, or how it's said, dirty or something not traditional, you know. It wouldn't, nobody would buy the professional music. Professionals didn't think that it could work. Yeah, they didn't. So evolution of our ears, perhaps, maybe, as some people say, that we're not as far below. Yes. So maybe. Okay, so forget it. But yes, in the model you can on the D it sounds really good. Yeah, yes, some complications and so on. Yeah, so that's why it just goes yes like just two complicated two chords of accompaniment. Just two chords. Okay. Okay, let us да нет, don't repeat all the time. So, what happens when you... you got me. Thank you. Sorry for interruption. What happens if you repeat all the time the beginning? You you don't know anything but it. On your place, I would advise you to play this part that you could not and practice it, because everything else you know it already, and you have some communications with you. Yes. Fa mi re mi, fa mi re mi. Yes, on my fingers, convenience, finding convenience and streaks on it. Yes. You got me, hopefully.
I think so.
Yeah. Wow, very nice. And this is complicated, yeah, this goes tricky. Да, ну вот он понимаете. Да. And the ending goes like this again. Yes. Okay. So this is this is the very important, most important. Okay. Okay. Let us proceed. No, наоборот. Oh, sorry. Okay, we have time. Let's move on. Let's move on. Thank you. Thank you. Very good. Yeah, much better. Can you feel it? You're very musician already. Yes. So if you have a trick, you can actually study it. Yes. Just a little. Proper sound. More. You know, poetry, poesy. Like a wave, try, ну, не знаю как это, да, та-та-ти-там, yeah, you can make it, та-та-ти-там, it will work anyway, та-та-ти-там, я-да-ти-там, and your mind goes, okay, понимает он тебя, да, ну, наоборот только, да, наоборот, нет, alright, let us go to the complication, ну, вот это он имеет в виду, да, что посложнее, что ли, поинтереснее, чтобы было. More interesting stuff, you want something interesting, наоборот? Okay. No, not today maybe, or наоборот. Okay, something, okay, very nifty, yes, no, наоборот, ну нет, okay, что-нибудь новое на this тем. What is it? My father's favorite. It is not very. Вот это вот если, наоборот, все разваливается из этого, наоборот. That goes, you know, tricky with the rhythm, yes, but funny with the melody, yes. I think it is. We shall try it a little bit, okay? We shall do it, okay? I think. So here it goes. As you can see, what is tricky with the rhythm? So this note is going actually prolongated, as you understand, maybe for 2 bars or 2 measures, if you wish. Okay, so it goes like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this. We played it a little bit already sometime, I remember. Yes, yes. Tricky melody. Наоборот, ну неинтересно тогда уже, да, понимаете? So, and it goes like this. 1, 2, so, sorry. And already this is a tricky chord. Here is a tricky chord. We talked about it today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So hopefully it is a famous movie, I think, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So once you practice find it moving. Split melody. Piano is a magic instrument, as you can see. Here goes the melody that we hear above, and here goes the orchestra that is below. да. On the top, yes, and it like a choir orchestra, okay, да, понимаешь, forget, sorry, да. Traditional, very ancient, even before Bach it's called all tradition. By the way, it is a Pigardi, lucky picture. So it's very funny, so да, понимаю. It's very nice, so we can study harmony and spirit, very nice, nifty harmonies. Like a pulse, yes. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, okay. Да, понимаю, да. Ну надо. Okay, let us try the beginning at least, okay? Do you like this? Hopefully. No? Yes. Not yet. Yes, не нравится. Окей. Боркин. Не хочет он, наверное. Окей, maybe, окей, later, да, понимаю. Окей, зан. Да, ну вот это и есть на самом деле. Окей, maybe something like, no. Да. Here is one more trick, yes? Oh, sorry. Okay, we switch to your piece. Maybe what will you play? To your piece and play alone, okay? Наоборот, чтобы он сам поиграл ее, да. Oh, very well. Нет, вот это он имел в виду, да. So, okay. So, very well, thank you. So, left hand is comping here, yes, it is comping. Наоборот. Make accompaniment, да, company. Melody goes for the right hand, here it goes. Song itself, да, ну, melody in this case, okay. Very charming French song. I don't know it already, yeah, but there is some charm in old songs, as I expect. And so we expect, да, понимает он тебя. So it is the half, да, ну я понял. So this is the first part goes, yes, and after this goes the middle part, and it's called DC, as means. Это по-итальянски значит да капо, да, наоборот, нет, да, наоборот, да. So it just make a repeatance like an A, B, A, ну наоборот, ну надо, да, понимаете, да, да, and this is the, да, ну не надо играть тогда A, это все, да, понимаете. So it goes наоборот, да. And then ending goes like in the just the same. It is the phrase. So A, B, A like rounding, да, понимаю. So, да. And yes, and right hand goes as you can see, just the same notes, да, but for right hand, but it's above. It's not the middle C, just above. Yes, and so that's why they have the pronunciation. It will be harder to find that first time. Yeah. Then because they are not start and place on the that. Okay, so and left hand goes in the middle. Yes, it make comping in the middle. Yes. So it goes like C major, C, E, C, G, C, E, G, but just ta, in this apartment. So you can also read, but you have to understand what it goes. Just C major chord, but play not all together, but making movements of it, movable. So that's how it goes. Yes. In Romantic era, that was tradition that to understand that it's not just. In classical era, was closer just to breaking chords, just like this, just not melody. They didn't think about it like a melody itself. Yes, it was just more like mechanical understanding. Of course, it was melodical also, but they didn't think that it could sing it or something. Yes. Not so closer, but Romantics very liked the poetry. That's why they make it very singable, like on Scriabin and Chopin. It is very so the accompaniment is they thought it about a melody, yes. So but in classical era before it, they mostly thought about it as an just a way to play a chord, yes. Some kind of little melodic, beautiful way to play a chord, yes. So yes, that's what. But as a pianist, as a guy that plays something, yes,